Hey you over there. This audio, it's coming straight from the Hollyland Lark A1. We're gonna test it out and you're gonna see why it's an awesome wireless mic system for your smartphone. So this video is sponsored by Hollyland, and I gotta say, the Hollyland Lark A1 is a very impressive wireless mic system because you get a charging case, you have 2 transmitters, and you get 2 receivers, one for lightning connected phones or devices that have lightning connection, and then phones that have USB-C. Now this is specifically for people who use their smartphones to film content and are looking for solutions to have clean wireless audio. All right, so you're probably wondering what the audio is like compared to the iPhone 16 Pro. Well, this is the audio coming straight from my iPhone 16 Pro, and yeah, it's humid, very humid right now. And now, this is the audio from the Hollyland Lark A1 transmitter and receiver attached to my iPhone. Mosquito. I really don't like filming outside in Texas. It sucks. Okay, we are recording. Now, it is quite windy today, but not to worry. We've attached a windscreen on top of the Lark A1 transmitter so that we can have some clean audio. Right, so we're gonna do a range test. Now, the Lark A1 has a transmission range of up to 200 meters or 650 feet, and so we're gonna try that out. I don't know how far 200 meters is, so I'm just gonna walk back as far as I can. I'm also gonna turn my back around, and that way there's no clear line of sight. I'll maybe hide behind a tree or something like that. But yeah, we'll do just a simple range test just to see how well the Lark A1 performs. I should probably turn around because I could be running into a tree. All right, my back is facing the receiver. I don't know if the audio is gonna cut out. Got some trees around. Oh, there's some fencing. I'm gonna go behind this. Okay. All right. Still talking. Don't know if you can hear me with a tree in the way and a fence in the way. My back is also facing. All right, so now I'm facing the receiver. I don't know how far this is. If I had to guess, this is maybe, I don't know, 120 feet, 100 feet? Something like that, I don't know. Okay, so just looking at the playback footage, the audio did cut off when I was behind the fence and my back was facing the receiver. That was kind of expected. Like if there's an obstruction in the way between the transmitter and the receiver, then the audio is gonna cut off. And so we're gonna do this range test again, but this time I will be facing my phone the entire time and have a clear line of sight. I'm gonna keep looking back because I'm not sure if there's someone else or maybe a rock that I might trip over. And so, yeah, and the thing is too, it's like when you're filming wireless audio on a smartphone, me personally, I would never film this far. Maybe like 10, 12 feet, but never 50, never like 200 meters away from the camera. Like that doesn't really make any sense to me. And so, yeah, even though it does have a range of up to 200 meters, realistically, I think most people are just gonna maybe film within 10 feet of their smartphone. And so, yeah, but we're gonna do this range test anyway because, I don't know, because it's fun. It's my job, I guess. Also, for you to hear what the audio is like and what the wireless capabilities is like with the Lark A1. Now, the cool thing about this transmitter is that on the bottom is a button where you can activate several features. If I press it once, it'll activate the noise cancellation feature. If I press it twice, it'll mute the transmitter. And if I press it 3 times, it will activate the recording feature on my phone. All right, let's go ahead and try it out. 1, 2, 3. And now it's recording. How cool is that? And then to stop recording, I'm gonna press it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now it's stopped. Pretty awesome. Setting it up is super easy to use. First, take the appropriate receiver. I have the iPhone 16 Pro, so I'll be using the USB-C connector. Attach it to the bottom of your smartphone, and then you're gonna press the bottom button for about 6 seconds to pair it to your phone. And then once paired, you can then take out one of the transmitters from the charging case. I'll take this one out, remove the magnetic backing, and attach it to your shirt just like so, kind of about over here. And then the receiver should automatically connect with the transmitter, which is so cool. Like that's it, like you are ready to go. And then if you want to use the second transmitter to film an interview, just do the same thing. Remove the magnetic backing and then attach it to that person. And now you have two different sources of audio. And then with the Lark Sound app, you can adjust other parameters of the Lark A1. So this is the Lark Sound app, and you can see both mics are connected, and you'll see the battery percentage on each mic. Below that, you'll see the volume coming from the mics, but you'll notice that it's in mono. If you go down to channel mode and tap on stereo, you'll now see audio levels from each mic. Very helpful if you want to monitor your audio when filming an interview. Below that is the noise cancellation level. Let's go ahead and turn that on, and you'll see three different settings: low, medium, and high. This is a great feature if you want to cut down on some unwanted background sound like a lawnmower or a drone. All right, so we're gonna test out the noise cancellation feature of the Lark A1, and we're gonna use a drone. There we go. All right, so we've got a very loud drone, and the audio can be pretty distracting, right? Well, if I press the button on the transmitter, that's gonna activate the noise cancellation feature of the Lark A1. There are three different settings: low, medium, and high, so we're just gonna try the low. All right, so noise cancellation has been activated, and hopefully that has reduced the unwanted background sound. Oh gosh. And now we've changed the settings to medium for the noise cancellation levels. Hopefully the audio will sound a bit clearer because the noise cancellation is a lot stronger. All right, and now we've changed the noise cancellation level to high, and I'm gonna get really close to the drone, and hopefully the audio will sound better. Oh my gosh, I feel like the blades are like so close to my eyes. I need my eyes to work. Going back to the Lark Sound app, you have the volume adjustment. You have channel mode. We talked about that earlier. Set it to mono or stereo. Below that is the EQ adjustment, which is kind of cool if you want to EQ your audio without having to do that in post. Ooh, let's try that right now. All right, we're going to compare the equalization settings real quick. This is the default equalization setting right now. This is what the audio sounds like. And now we've changed our equalization to the low setting. This is what the audio sounds like. Can you hear a difference? I don't know. And now we have our equalization set to bright. Can you hear the difference in audio between standard, low, and bright? Let me know in the comments below. And then going back to the Lark Sound app, you have your reverb adjustment. That's if you want reverb to your audio. I don't see a use for that for like normal speaking. Maybe for singing. All right, so now we have the reverb turned on. I've set the reverb setting to small. Do you hear a small reverb in my audio? Do you? And now we changed the reverb setting to medium. Do you hear even more of a reverb in my voice? Does it sound like I'm in a big room? Does it? And finally, we've changed the reverb to large. Does it sound like I'm in a huge cathedral with all this reverb, even though I'm filming in this tiny studio? Do you? And then below that is the mic identification, which designates a certain color to each transmitter. And then the last couple of things, you have your schedule power off. You can set it where your whole setup turns off in 15 minutes or never. And lastly, you have your indicator light switch, which I really like if you don't want distracting lights coming from the transmitter. So right now it's turned off. I'm gonna turn it back on again. And now you'll see the light. All right, so some quick pros and cons. First of all, I just love how easy this whole thing is to set up and to use. Like just attach it to your phone, attach the transmitter to yourself, and you're ready to go. I also love that on the transmitters, you can do multiple functions, like press the button once to activate the noise cancellation, press it twice to mute the transmitter, or press it 3 times to activate the recording feature on your phone. Oh, and I also love how small and minimal the transmitter is. Like when attached to my shirt, I could barely tell it's there. I mean, I see that it's there, but it's not like a big blatant transmitter that's like pulling my shirt down. Like it's very light, it's very discreet, very minimal. And for someone that wears black shirts nearly all the time, I really appreciate that. I also like that you can designate a color to each transmitter. It just is a very visual and very helpful way to know which transmitter is what. And I also love that there's an extra USB-C port on the side of the receiver so that you can provide power to your smartphone while attached. I also like the audio quality. Like for a budget wireless mic system, the audio sounds pretty decent. And then the last thing that I love is the price. Like I've mentioned it over and over again in this video, it's because it's true. Like for $69, there's tremendous value that the Lark A1 provides for under $100. Now, some cons. First of all, okay, well, this is kind of stupid, but like removing the transmitter is a bit cumbersome because the magnets are so strong. And look, the magnet backing is still in the charging case. And so it's it's not the easiest to remove. And so, yeah, I know it's a stupid little thing, but something I've noticed. A second thing I'm not a big fan of is the speed of opening up the Lark Sound app. It's just that when you're trying to make settings, it does take a few seconds for the app or the phone to recognize the receiver and the transmitter. Like if you're trying to film very quickly and you want to make certain adjustments, like you can't really do that very fast. It just kind of slows down the whole production process. But yeah, something I noticed and not a big fan of. I'm also not a big fan of the windscreens. Like you can attach them fine. It's just that you kind of have to like twist and push down in order for it to be securely attached to the transmitter. And then it's quite sensitive too, like it just pops off real easily if you like just flick it or just touch it, like it's scared of your finger or something, like ah! So wish there was a more secure way to attach the windscreen to the transmitter. And that's pretty much it. Like other than that, I think it's a pretty solid wireless mic setup, especially for those of you that film primarily on their smartphones. Like again, $69 for all of this. Yes, there are pros and cons to this product, like all products, but for $69, this is pretty solid.